Hey, this is Krista from Lutharo, and you're watching Brutally Delicious.
1, 2, 3, 4. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast.
70,000 tons of metal. The original, the world's biggest heavy metal cruise. 60 bands, 4 days, 1 cruise ship, only 3,000 tickets. From Miami, Florida to Ocho Rios, Jamaica. January 30th to February 3rd, 2025. 5 days and 4 nights mingling side by side with your favorite artists in this incredible fan-friendly scenario that has no comparison. Go to 70,000tons.com and book your ticket now.
What's up, everyone? Take 2. Dark Mesa, Brutally Delicious here, talking with Krista from Lutharo. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's awesome. Great to see you. It's been a year and a half or so.
Yeah, I think so.
It was like May of last year with Hailstorm. And is there a third on that group? Yeah, there was. Was that with Warhammer too?
It was, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
What a bill.
Right?
Yeah, totally. Glad to see you back. That's was that your first New York show ever?
It was, yeah.
So,
it was.
Well, back for time number 2.
Yes.
Glad to see you this time in Brooklyn. So,
Hell yeah.
Have you gotten pizza yet?
No, the guys have gotten pizza. I can't have it when I sing because of the dairy. It gets me all yucky. But the guys have, and they said it's amazing. So I believe them.
Yeah. Sorry, obligatory question here in New York. We're actually based as a podcast out of Virginia, but I'm the New York liaison, so I get to be that one.
Oh, hell yeah.
So awesome. So Chasing Euphoria came out, was it March this year?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it was March.
Awesome.
I hear you're testing my brain today.
I'm weird. I'm a dates person. You know, I remember everyone's birthday, but never their names. So that's like your second full length, right?
It is, yeah.
First one, 2021. I'm blanking on the name right now, but
High Rate.
yes, that's it. Okay, so this is your second, like, let's say, high-profile tour, and then second release in 3 years or something, 3.5 years. How did you pull that off?
Well, the pandemic helped with High Rate because we had a lot of time to write and record. But with Chasing Euphoria, it was done over like maybe 2 months. The whole thing, like, written and recorded, which was wild. But yeah.
You just say 2 months?
Yeah.
Sorry, that took a second to process.
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 months. We did it all really quickly. Like, we had a lot of stuff written, and we all just kind of like glued everything together really quick. And we have like a home studio, so we did all that, and yeah.
Wonderful. It's awesome. So I want to talk a little bit about that. What is the first, I wrote it down here, Reaper's Call, I think? That's like the first proper track after the intro.
It is, yes.
And I think also I got this on the title track. I hear this like cinematic quality. Like,
yes.
You know, was that an intentional thing? Are you pulling Rhapsody here and trying to do like film score metal?
So all of our instrumental stuff is written by Elliot Vernon from Hailstorm. So
Okay.
he did that. He did the intro. Basically, we told him like the vibe we wanted, and then he was like, "Here you go." So yeah, we wanted like an epic intro and everything, and then some sprinkled throughout the album. So.
I didn't just mean like the 75-second intro track, but like sometimes there's like this urgency to it that makes me think this could be in a battle scene or something.
Yes.
And
yeah.
that was intentional?
Oh yeah, always. There's like an intensity that only like orchestration and stuff can add to a song like that, right? So yeah.
Sure. Like, funny, I was just bringing that up. Like, to me, Rhapsody is like the king of that cinematic style. When I first saw you last year, or maybe it was like a day or two before, I looked you up on Metal Archives. Like, I hadn't actually heard your music. I'd heard the name. The top band for similar artists for Lutharo is Arch Enemy.
Yes.
That seems I don't really hear it that much, but
we get compared to them all the time. I don't know if it's just I think it's a similar sound because we love Arch Enemy. They're a huge influence of ours. But a lot of people will just take like, oh, female vocalist, you're not. Yes, that's exactly what it is. But I will say we do take a lot of influence from Arch Enemy, so that makes sense. I would say them and Unleash the Archers meshed together are us. I don't know. I think a lot of people just go, female vocalist, you must sound like another female vocalist, and put us in the same category as well.
I mean, this the thing is, nowadays, it's not like it's 1998 and Nightwish is the only one anyone ever thinks of anymore. You know, there's a lot more than just Arch Enemy. They might have been the first really heavy one to do it.
Yes.
But, I mean, I don't know, Battle Beast, for instance.
Yeah.
Xandria. There's a lot out there, and of course, now on camera, I'm gonna forget all of them. But I don't know. I hear it a little bit. I think more so in the production than in the songwriting. But yeah, so that is an influence.
100%. Probably one of our biggest influences. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I'm the one who's nuts. You said Arch Enemy meets Unleash the Archers. So there's like 3 or 4 different styles there, because Unleash the Archers usually gets lumped into power metal, but there's also some thrash elements and occasional death elements. Those genres. When you went into this, were you thinking that there's some kind of ceiling to popularity?
Yeah, I think like we've kind of just written whatever we feel like and whatever feels good to us, and like hoping that it sticks and just kind of morphing our own sound through that. I think in the beginning, we kind of were like, oh, we got to sound like this, we got to be heavy, we got to do this, blah, blah, blah. And like, as we went on in our musical career, we're kind of like, no, we're going to do like, we're not going to kind of give ourselves a cap. We're just going to do whatever feels good. We're not going to try to be metal, just like write music that feels good for us.
So you're not like aiming to do a particular thing?
No, there's not, like, I don't feel like we're aiming for any particular sound. We're just going with our guts when we write music, basically.
And hey, I think as fans, we all appreciate that. No one wants to hear them say, what was that, like Celtic Frost album, Cold Lake, when they tried to be here. Like, you know, I think it can usually show to the fans when the band is doing what they want instead of just phoning it in.
Yeah, for sure. Well, like, people can tell, especially in metal, when you're authentic and you're writing something from your gut, your soul, you know, and that's what we aim for. There's nothing wrong with having like a specific genre that you stick to, but at least if you're putting your whole gut into it, I guess it's the best.
It's funny you mentioned Unleash the Archers, because I actually have them written here, and I just asked Camden the same exact question. Do you think a band like Unleash the Archers will ever play an arena in the U.S.?
I think it's possible. I mean, I've seen them grow so much over the years and play. They're starting to play sold-out shows, headlining shows in these big venues, so I think the sky is the limit for them, honestly.
Do you want to play arenas?
Oh, of course. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, even like bands like Spirit Box, you're seeing them play these huge...
Spirit Box did, They did blow up.
They're blowing up, right? So, I mean, like, for a metal band, they're getting huge. So I think, the sky's the limit.
Sure. And as a power metal fan, let me just say this, like, I'm going to Denmark in April for Epic Fest. You know how much I'd love to see those bands be able to tour the U.S.?
Yes,
like,
for sure.
Those transatlantic flights aren't cheap. But yeah, cool. Spirit Box, sorry, now I'm like totally thinking that.
On a different
do you have like this Canadian, is there like a Canadian bond with you dudes? And they're Canadian, right?
They are Canadian, yes. I wouldn't specifically say that. I don't know. I've never met them, so I can't say that there is a bond. I would hope there would be if I met them, but I can't say between like just Canadians or just Americans. I don't know.
Krista, it was awesome talking. Thank you so much.
Yes, you too. Thank you.
Hey everyone, this is Bjorn from Soulwork, and this is Brutally Delicious.
Hey there, heavy metal maniacs and kitchen crusaders. I'm Bruce Moore, the host of the Brutally Delicious podcast, where we whisk up a blend of metal and food to quench even the most discriminate tastes. Have you ever wondered what your favorite metal musician chows down on before they hit the stage to melt your face off? Well, look no further. Here at the Brutally Delicious podcast, we have cooking segments so brutal they'll make your oven want to headbang. From beefy, bodacious burgers to spicy, succulent salmon to kickin' caliente cauliflower and more. We mix metal and culinary creations, resulting in a feast for the senses.
But wait, there's more.
Hey, this is Michael Monroe. Brutally Delicious. Isn't that beautiful? See you down the road.
Each week, I meet with the mammoths of metal for interviews that are spicier than a Carolina Reaper. Get the latest on their upcoming shows, behind-the-scenes stories, and if we're lucky enough, maybe they'll share a secret family recipe or two with us. You'll also want to check out our weekly album and show reviews, where we dice, slice, and serve up our unique takes on the latest metal releases. So grab your leather apron, crank the volume to 11, and subscribe to the Brutally Delicious podcast on your favorite podcast platform. It's sure to be a hell of a time.
Oh, hey there. It's Tim from Protest the Hero. Now that you've seen my junk, I'm going to show you how to make a pizza. And you're watching Brutally Delicious.
What's up, everybody? Max Cavalera, Soulfly, and you listen to Brutally Delicious podcast. Stay metal, motherfuckers.